Finally, Nigerians, Fani-Kayode is in trouble as Nigerian secret police invites him over alleged coup plot by military. The former aviation minister confirmed the invitation by Nigerian secret police in a statement on Monday, insisting that he had nothing to hide. The former aviation minister confirmed the invitation by Nigerian secret police in a statement on Monday, insisting that he had nothing to hide. Nigerians, this is serious. This is really serious. Something is fishing. El-Rufai have just said that the cabal in Aso Rock, they want to overthrow the government. And Fani-Kayode is still saying something like that. So that means there is something, really fishing. Anyway, guys, let's hit the news and get the full details. But before then, if you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Department of State Service, the DSS, has invited Fani-Kayode, the Director of Special Projects and New Media of the Presidential Campaign Council, PCC, of the All Progressive Congress, APC, over his allegation of a coup plot ahead of the February election. The former aviation minister confirmed the invitation by Nigerian secret police in a statement on Monday, insisting that he had nothing to hide. Fani-Kayode also said he would turn himself into the secret police on Monday, as he had been asked to do. Sahara reporters earlier reported that Fani-Kayode claimed that the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and top military generals had a secret meeting last week. He alleged that the meeting may be part of an agenda to provoke a coup d'etat and establish a new and unconstitutional order in the country. However, the Nigerian military dismissed the report, insisting that it was committed to democracy in the country. In the statement, Fani-Kayode disclosed that he had been invited by DSS over the allegation. He insisted that he committed no wrong, nor saying something should not have said. The statement partly read, 3 days ago, on the day that I tweeted about newspaper reports alleging that Atiku was secretly meeting with army generals, I received a text message from someone who claimed to be a DSS officer, asking me to report to them on a matter of national security. I dismissed the invitation because it was vulgar, and I was not sure whether it is really it really came from the DSS. In any case, I had no intention of going anywhere unless I was formally invited. To my surprise, I received a formal letter from them to report to their office without free 2 days later, which was yesterday evening. I put a call through to them and was advised to take the matter very seriously and report to them on stipulated day and time. Otherwise, the worst may happen. The minister added, I found it interesting that a call came from one of Atiku's dogs from me to be arrested by the security agencies yesterday, and had it not been for the fact that the DSS had actually sent a text to me 2 days earlier, I may have thought that they were acting on the instructions of what can only be described as a hopeless and desperate presidential candidate, opposition party, and PCC, who were clenching at straw, drawing fast, seeking to silence those that give them sleepless nights, shivering in despair, and staring defeat in the face in the upcoming presidential election. Clearly, the DSS were not influenced by Atiku and were simply doing their job by inviting me on a matter that needs explanation and clarification and for a thorough interrogation. And of course, being a responsible and law-abiding citizen, I will represent myself before them accordingly. Unlike cowards like Emifele, Atiku, and their strange bird followers, I do not fear any own shadow, and neither do I shiver and shake when I am invited by the security agencies. I always honor their invitation when properly invited because that is the right thing and the proper thing to do. This is all the more so when it touches and concerns matters of national security, which I take very, very seriously, and when it involves agencies like the DSS, who are professional and thorough in their method and approach. I have nothing to hide, and consequently, I will present myself before the DSS this morning as I have been asked to do. I maintain my utter contempt for Atiku and the vermin that are around him, and no matter what happens to me today or at any other time, know that as long as there is life in me, I will oppose the darkness and evil that they represent. I am used to arrest, interrogation, detention, persecution, and so many more, and have suffered these indignities on many occasions over the last 15 days. I have no fear. Nothing moves me, and only death can silence me. The most important thing now is not what happens to me, but rather achieving the noble quest to enable the election of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as our next president. That is the mission that we must focus on, because that is the only way to serve our country. I hope that I will be at liberty and free to continue to play my role in that quest, but I am not, and I am not detained indefinitely or till the election is over. So be it. In such circumstances, be rest assured that I will be praying fervently for Asiwaju's victory from the inside. For the record, I have said or done nothing wrong or that I should not have said or done, and I stand by everything that I have said or written in the past or on all issues. It is not a crime to express my concern about a despicable activities of Atiku, who, in my view, has a hidden agenda and who is so desperate for power. That is, he is prepared to do anything and turn the world country upside down in order to achieve it. May God protect our people and nation from such a shamefulness and questionable character and such a disastrous plight, and may he continue to be with us all. Amen. So guys, I'm dropping it here.